This is one in a series of videos on VISTA's groundbreaking approach to improving science education, developed thanks to the pioneering vision and lifelong work of Professor Donna R. Sterling.
We're falling further behind our peers from other industrialized nations of the world.
Right now, even though national and state policy says we value STEM education, the reality is all that really matters is math and reading.
By some accounts, the United States is 25th or 27th or even lower in the international rankings of where our students fare.
Business leaders across the nation have sounded an alarm about STEM because they're on the front lines of a real problem.
We're having trouble finding those scientists and engineers who are going to be filling the pipeline for the next 10 to 15 years.
When you go into high schools or when you go past high schools, it's already too late to grab the students and get them interested in what you want to hire them for.
In some schools, we've had teachers say they get 6 minutes a day, or they're allowed saving it up for 30 minutes once a week to teach science, which is just incredibly unreasonable and I think very short-sighted.
It's vital that we have these programs so that kids will take on the careers of tomorrow. This is the one program that is going to move outcomes forward for students, educators, and the entire state education system.
We're out there as a national program. We're in the Change the Equation database.
Change the Equation is an important national initiative, a partnership of major companies across the country that employ millions of people and spend hundreds of millions of dollars every year in supporting STEM education.
We have an extensive statewide network already in place, partnerships that have already been developed that would be very difficult to replicate.
The whole purpose of VISTA is to raise the scores and the understanding of science.
VISTA is one of the few programs that Change the Equation has identified through rigorous review as one of the best in the country.
When you have a program that's developed out of sound scientific research, you can't go wrong.
To date, VISTA's research results show that teachers have increased understanding of best teaching practices, increased confidence for teaching science, and report that their students are more interested and engaged in science in the classroom. Results also show is that for our elementary program, students taught the VISTA way have higher scores on the state achievement test.
And we're going to start by making some predictions, because good scientists make predictions.
Many years ago, the National Science Foundation saw that systemic reform works, but it has to be sustained.
It's imperative that we have programs like VISTA that are really cultivating that passion and that interest in math and science so that kids will go on to pursue those careers.
Businesses nowadays realize that in order to be prosperous and in order to compete globally, business needs to have the STEM talent that is coming up in other countries.
The way to get back ahead of our competitors around the world is to provide a high-quality education to each of our students in our P-12 schools so that they can be successful in their careers, successful in their lives, and collectively we can remain successful as a society.
In order to build on our success to date, VISTA needs your support to continue to improve science teaching and learning throughout the state of Virginia.